So welcome back to the 19th class and 19th chapter of MySQL database. And here we have a little bit theory, so we work a lot of the unional, joins. I know it was really not so easy because we don't have this proper, but we have the SQL. You can run it, try to see what's how you understand that one, so you can get it. So here in the 19th we will see this arithmetic operations, right? Let's find out. 19th class is 20th class will be a much more theoretical point of view. Okay, so here 19th one, let's see what's arithmetic operations. Here we can as I told you that we can also perform various operations such as multiplication, division, subtractions, all those things. So you can do that. We can try that here, right here. Let's use this notepad. We want to use select 3 plus 5 is 8. So we are not using table as such. Okay, we are not using any tables. 3 plus 5, we are using simple arithmetic operation. Similarly, you can do this for others. Just use select statement, that's it. Use whatever you want. You want to use addition, you want to use subtraction, you want to use multiplication, division. Okay, we'll find out that too. Let's see how does that work. Let's find out. This is, we are not using any tables, so this should be pretty easy. And I want as result. So I'm using aliasing here. So instead of saying this 20 by 8 should show as a result. Okay, fine. 20 by 4 is 5, of course. So here we can perform lot more things. You have MOC. Wow. MOD. Oh no, this is not C, this is D. Okay, select 15 MOD modulo. I'm trying to do modulo here. Never heard of that. So let's try to do this modulo. Select 15 modulo should be. Oh no, wait. Select 15 modulo 4. So it should be written 3. Okay. Is it 3? Okay, so you can perform these functions without using table. Okay, you don't need a calculator for that. And I mean, this is very easy. It's like saying, this chapter, this video class is like saying you want to use SQL as a calculator. Sure, be my guest. You can use this calculator. You have this big query that you can perform that in calculator. I mean, you don't have to use SQL for that, but still you can use it. So okay, let's find out what's happening. So this result is 1155,292. Okay, so that's how we can use it. So this is all about using your using SQL as a calculator. I mean, how simple it gets. Doesn't get more simple than that. Okay. Oh, here's the thing. You cannot use more than. Now let's find out this one. So if you are using more than, it's out of range. So this is very interesting. Let's find out. This is error because we didn't give this bracket. Yeah, see here, value is out of range. Now this has limit, it is big int, has some limit, you cannot go beyond this thing. So that's the reason, it says out of range. Okay, so even calculator is limited, so here also it has limit values. So you cannot use this one, 1024 multiplied with 1024 multiplied with 1024. Gives big int out of range. So okay, and now you can use pi. Since pi, so you know pi, right? Pi that gives 3.141 goes out, so just do that here. Okay, 3.141, yeah, we know this pi. Okay, so then mathematical constants double, they didn't give an example here. Okay, next we go to trigonometry. You can use trigonometry in SQL, very interesting. Alright, we'll use this sine pi. Try to find out what's this. That is 1.24 into e to the power of minus 16. Okay, great. The same way you can use cosine. So these are the functions. Okay, so these are the functions. We will try this one. You give null a cos. You have to use a cos for cosine. No, it's inverse cosine. You can use, okay, you can use sine, you can use cosine, you can use tangent, tan, and you can use arc cosine. This is inverse cosine. So inverse cosine, actually here you have null. See here, null. So then arc cosine, I'm sorry, arc sine, arc tangents. You can try this. All these queries are here, so no big deal. You can try this. So the point here is, here is conversions. You can use conversions. Yeah, the point here is you can use SQL as a calculator. That's the point. Use SQL as a calculator. Sure, you can use that too. Okay, that's the point here. So then you have rounding, that means round, floor and seal. Okay, so round 4.51 gives 5 because it gives, we know round, right? That means, okay, we'll try. We already know this is 3rd grade mathematics, but we want to do it in SQL, so things become different. Okay, the point here is select round 4.51. Since 5 is more than 4, so that gives value to end up in 5. So you're rounding up to the 5. But if it's less than 5, it gives 4. Here is the point. Alright, so that's about rounding. And you have seal. Seal function is used for rounding rounding, again it's kind of rounding. Okay, seal function you can also use for kind of rounding thing. Okay, select. You see here C2. So that's how you can use round down a number. You can round down a number. Floor, you can use floor. These are the functions. Okay, these are the functions when you are using it. Floor 1.99 to 1. So here the concept of round, seal and floor is actually, we are rounding it. At the end of the day it's rounding it, but what the point here is, floor actually gives a lower value. If you see here 1.99, your floor you're using ends up in 1, and so and you can use this both at the same time. Really? Let's find out. Yeah, floor is -2, seal is -1. Okay. Okay, so you can use this floor option, and then you can round a decimal. Yeah, you can round a decimal with the 2 digits, so this becomes 9. Or if you want 3 digits, so it will become 6. This becomes, this becomes 8. If you become, okay, so the number denotes actually after decimal which one should supposed to round. So that's what this number denotes. Okay, so that's about this. And then you have power. You can use power function. So let's say if you don't know what is a 2 power 2. Okay, so you can use that in SQL. What is the 2 power 2? Is 4. Power of 2 is 4. Okay, so power of 4 to the power of 2 is 16. So you can perform it, but it cannot move beyond big int. Okay, remember, you cannot go big int. The big int value is set at 16 characters or 18 characters, something like that, right? You cannot go beyond that. Okay, and square root, you can use the square root too in the SQL. Square root of SQL, square root of 16, use this. I mean, this is square root of 16 is fun. You can go below this. Alright, so next, square root of -3, null, of course, because you cannot square root of, you can have square root of 3, it gives some value, but you cannot have a negative number, you cannot have it, so it gives null. Null. But it will get the square root of 3 for sure. Put some value here. 1.7320508075688772. Great. So okay, then you have this function called rand. So the random number generator. Let's say you want to generate this random number. This is rand. This means generating random number. Oh. So this is something hard. So that's not the proper way of using. So you don't have this table T, so that's the reason it gets this error. But what if I don't use from? Does that work? No, because select I is column, so this too will not work. With eyes column. What about this? Ah, this worked. So the point is here you're generating this random number, so that query is good. Oops, not this. This query is good. Select rand. Okay. Then you have random number in range, so it should, I don't know what is A plus B. I'm not sure this works. But yeah, this will work. Okay, so we'll just use this. And go ahead. We'll use random 12. Okay, so that's how you can use the random type. Okay, then you have this, oops, string operations. Next class. Okay, so then you have this absolute value and sign. So this is, 7th class thing, right? This calculations, trigonometry, arithmetics, and all those things are only the point of this class is that you can use in SQL. That's the point. Okay, so here we'll try to use this and try to get some results. So I'm saving this for you. And run this. Yeah, working absolute. So absolute number. Absolute means whatever negative value, it removes this negative value. So that's pretty much. Oh, and you have sign function too. We'll just try to use this and see what we get here. And we get -1. What did this one? Yeah, -1. So sign, what it do? Sign 42. These are the functions actually. The number compares to the 0. So this is the sign. Okay, that's pretty much about arithmetic operations. So let's go to string operations. There are a lot of theoretical view here and lot of functions here. We'll go to it, and for now we'll just finish this class. If you have any questions, of course, you might have probably plenty of questions because we are in 71 page. That's half of almost the class. So if you have any questions, email me. Okay, we have this since I'm posting this in Udemy, you can ping me out, or I'll just send my email ID in my there. You might not have problem to communicate to me. It's not a big issue. You can call me through, that's not an issue. So we'll end this class, and the point of this whole class was actually, you can perform this arithmetic calculations in SQL, MySQL, any SQL, not just MySQL. You can do it DB2, in Oracle, in MS SQL, whatever SQL you want. Okay, this is supposed to be inbuilt, and this is supposed to be there because when you're trying to programming something, you want to do it all by yourself. So okay, so that's pretty much. So we'll end this class, and I hope I'll get back to probably next day of this because it's a lot of time, and we have this lot of things to do here. So we'll probably, I may not go all of this. You can just read it out. These are the functions. Okay, these are the functions. So we'll discuss in 20th class and see how does it work. I hope you found this tutorial useful. We will continue this class in the 20th class. Okay, thanks. Bye.